All right, folks, let's get back into it. Grimnasty TV. So, funny enough, and not surprising, we are getting to the bottom of these beings that we call the Daywalkers. And, very interesting, these people. All right. So, when I grew up and I met my friends, I only had like so many friends, never really had many friends. But all the friends that I have now are dead because they had overdoses or something's happened to them. And one in particular that is still alive, that I don't call my friend anymore, was very like, "Oh, you leaving the city? Oh man, I love you so." And fucking homies for like, damn, almost seeming to be forever. And at one moment, they're this, and you're just like, what? And the personality of this guy is not this guy. This is just an act. This guy is what the real guy is. So the same as the people up the hill. The girl, when she came undone, she was like this guy, and I was like, "Who the fuck are you? Like your personality isn't who you're portraying to be. Like you're completely somebody else." And I was just like, "Holy fuck! Like who are you? What are you? And then who are you too?" Before I even seen Daywalkers, before I didn't know much about them. So the one that met me in a hotel once was a snake girl, and I put my sundial on her face, and her eyes said boom, and her whole face split wider, and I was like, damn, you're a straight fucking goddamn snake face woman. And then another girl, we went to go pick up some herb, and she was talking about how her son wanted to play with Mickey Mouse and all this shit. And later on, she comes appearing in my astral space. So these people, the guy upstairs with the raincoat trying to lead me into the attic, all these people are different than they look in real life. You know, they look like they're regular, but when you see them in your astral space, they can't hide the fact that they got a goddamn alligator mouth that looks like wow, like out of a damn one of them. What's that called? What's that damn show? I can't even remember. Like all these different horror shows and shit. You see, you know, an alligator off damn Garbage Pail Kids even. But her skin wasn't green, it was like normal flesh. So all that shit was like real human. And I was like, wow, man, she's got an alligator mouth. And then when she mentioned the Mickey thing, the first thought I had, you know, it was a couple of months ago, I was thinking, man, I can go in there and fucking kick this bitch's teeth in. You know what I mean? But no, that's not what you want to do. Is that's what they need you to do. They need you to pretend like you're wanting to fight or something. They're desperate. This girl would sacrifice herself just to try to get you. So all the fighting and all the arguing and all the shit that they do is all make believe because they don't believe what they're saying. So if they start an argument with you, I've come to the figure is that just blow them off and pretend like it's not a big deal and that you're not invested and that you don't care. And that's all I can do because they're none of them are reasonable by any means. So let me go ahead and explain something. I made the last video about making everyone rich, and everyone around my immediate vicinity became more offended. You know what I mean? So they don't want to be helped. It's like their brains are like professional. No, professional again. No, it's like discombobulated. Like they don't exist to be reasonable within their own existence of their own self. They can't go anywhere. They're just down here waiting to be food. That's all they can offer. That's what they've shown me with this last video. It's probably just a growing learning process in every aspect of it. They don't want to do this. Yay, you know, we're all fucking gonna succeed. Like they don't want to do nothing like that. They just want to do this. It's like that's what they were made to do. And they don't want nothing good out of life. If you try to make something opportune for them, they don't want to do it. Most of them try to take my classes. They don't want to fucking take a class. It's fucking ridiculous, you know? If they bullshit me, I charge them more credit. They want to call it money. I never call it that. It's just like whenever you give something that's called money to somebody, it means that you owe something back. That's what money means. Fucking dipshits. These motherfuckers are idiots. They have these basic rituals of like Fisher Price. And if you go above anything that this is, they'll still try in ignorance, a perpetual loser, um, um, ending result of definite doom of their whole fucking shit because they don't understand you. They see you and they're just like, oh. And they can't measure up to any sense of reasoning that connects them to seeing this and being able to plausibly say, oh, I get it. They can't do anything. They're like not meant to be anything other than food. These people, I'm telling you, they're really like this. This is what Run the Jewels looks like. That's what they look like. Watch the video titled Run the Jewels and watch the end. And then you're going to be like, holy fuck, they are Daywalkers. Some of them, the guy in the attic had this bruising and it's just degradation to his faces because I can tell is that this filter that they have doesn't hold water. It's like once they get to a certain age, they start balding patches. Some of them teeth when they grow in, they look nasty or, not good teeth at all. A lot of them are, their skin sags. It's like when they get a certain age, they just start to look like, hey, they totally wasn't human anyway. You know what I mean? They get rewarded for degrading their human selves on the outside. Like hard drugs, meth, heroin, anything they can do to become a horrible example. And then their parents reward them for it, but they keep it a big secret. And I've seen all of that shit. And they keep doing the same shit. And they keep gaslighting me like they did when I was a kid. And I see it and I just fucking laugh. And it's a joke. And that's all they have. They're not meant to do anything but just sit here and then get flushed down the toilet. See what I mean? So this Sheol they place down here, and this, and if they like being revolting, then hey, they're not offended by anything I'm saying. But they are. But why? See what I'm saying? No, it's not reasonable. You hate me. Do you love me? Because you like hate. None of that shit that y'all motherfuckers are doing is conducive to any of the shit that is required to be anything that's better than anything that's trapped in here. So I'm just telling you right now is that the fact that I tried to help y'all and I tell y'all, man, you guys can be $100 millionaires with the, interest rates busting through your bank account, full of credit, pockets busting. And they're just like, no, we would really take the $100,000 bounty and then stay slaves and then be food because, they don't have any sense of reason. So whereas if someone says, hey, let me put a king crown on your head, they're like, no king crown for me. See what I'm saying? They can't be anything more. They can't do it. They don't have the ability. They don't have the luxury or the concise thought. And shit, I thought that I was fucked up. I thought I had a mental problem. These motherfuckers are fucking gone. Like, they just don't have anything. But the same ones that don't, want to read or learn how to spell or anything, they're all the same. They're all the same each other. The witches that are originally in the original commune that spreads out into all these different sisterhoods that I'm finding out about, and they all say that they're all sisters to each other. They all have the same hokey bullshitter voice that I have found intuitively familiar with the witch standard voice. And they all have the same fucking voice, bro. It's fucking hilarious. Like, as soon as they start acting like they want a class or anything and I hear it, I'm like, okay, time to start playing games with this motherfucker. Because they're going to start playing games too. I'm going to start playing games too. I hear it in the voice. It's like this witch voice that never changes. And if they become angry, it's this real nasty, scratchy sound. And they all fucking have the same fucking sound, bro. That's pretty bad. But at least you could, shit. It's like, where am I on this? That's what I have to ask myself now. It's because I'm becoming extremely aware of things that I didn't even realize that I was doing. So it's like, now it's like consciousness is like, my consciousness is rampant. And that's a good thing. And hopefully that is a good example for all of you that are hopefully human. Because at this point, I can't even fucking tell who's human. These people on here, I'm telling you, I was looking at them straight in their face. And I said, man, I can make you rich. You people fucking don't understand this. I know the government and the whole shit like the back of my fucking hand and all this stuff. And I said, I'll fucking make you rich. Like, isn't that what you were trying to aim for, trying to find me in the first place? What their response was is, oh, you gonna make us rich, huh? They already know that I can. They don't want anything. They just want to be degraded and shitted on and flushed down the toilet. So, the idea that maybe they should all just leave is not a bad idea. This useless eater shit happens. Maybe you should just let them go. They don't want to be helped. They don't want to be saved. And as soon as I come outside after making that video, those people down there doing maintenance work in the street, I come outside, oh, Mickey Mouse. It's like they immediately take knowledge to it. And then it's like they transcend into the trailer, watching this damn whatever fucking hag face fucking create an argument with me, tried to get mad. Her sister comes into town just to bullshit along, to create more bullshit. And that's the only reason she shows up. And it's like, dude, you guys are fucking losers. Like what do you have in life but to play this bullshit role and then go be somebody's meal? You don't want to be wealthy or anything. You don't want to be you're programmed to not want to be like a king or anything. You're programmed to be a slave, and then you're programmed to try to get rid of someone who wants to free you, and then you're programmed to suffer the worst yourself and never rise from it. And that's what your ambitions start and end. And that's what I can see. And they haven't shown me anything different this far. They're not showing themselves deserving of a future that is conducive to happiness and wealth and freedom. They don't want it. So that's what I'm saying. These same people, it's like they get turned on and they get turned off. A CEO in a damn company, corporation, this motherfucker will be professional as a motherfucker. But the moment that they don't want this dude to be anything more than whatever he truly is, this dude will literally switch and just be like some revolting ass fuck. The doctors, they got a straight face in the doctor's office, giving you all kind of nonsense. Watch What the Health. They don't help people, cancer patients. They don't. The food that they give you is not conducive for you to get rid of your cancer. You're supposed to eat raw vegetables. They're not going to tell you that. Coffee enemas. They won't tell you that. They want you to keep, coming back. What kind of an asshole needs to do that kind of shit to somebody, What do they get out of it? What kind of gratification are they getting? It's like, how do they feel like they're, where do they think they're going? Doctors, even. It's really sad. So that's what I'm seeing, is that they're screaming out, we don't deserve anything. We're not worthy. We suck. We hate ourselves. We don't like you. Who the fuck could you love? I'm just saying. So, onward we go, and that is to the humans that are not playing a game. If you're really down, hey, you're probably watching this channel. And if you are, then great. If not, you're wasting your time. And you probably can't see that. And you can't see that things are different now. That's not my problem. You want to kick rocks, you don't want to be saved. Hey, you all deserve each other down there. So just, go be whatever it is that you are and go jump in some monster's stomach. And leave this world to the people that want to see a better day, because it's our choice. Welcome to Grimnasty TV.